My city on fire. It's gonna be bad. To go for a sweater. And that's so forever. It's much far better. Better. I'm trying to be better. My city on fire. Now that's not forever. So I gotta say welcome, 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 and welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my point of view. What can I say? I'm just so confused. As all children are exactly, well, not exactly alike. Some are born through difficult times as the circumstances that we put ourselves in as women makes a difference. But you must understand that it is we the people, and we have an obligation to ourselves. So let's talk about it in 2026, shall we? Shall we talk about what is the issue? Obviously, there is a problem when so many black children are ending up in the juvenile facilities. And what is it when they don't follow the law? As the law is the law. And here we are, special education, and they act like it doesn't work. It works, boo. Magnificently, it works. That's why I know how to say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's a peck of pickled pepper? Peter Piper picked, and understand that I had to learn that. That's right, and I had special attention to learn that too. And I had to learn she sells seashells down by the seashore, and I had to learn that too. And I had special attention to learn that. But see, in the military base, they have MWR, and that stands for military something, something resource, whatever. But they hire contractors, and the contractors come and work with the schools, work with the educators. And you have to understand, they make progress. They can document what's happening through MWR, because reading, writing, and arithmetic, wherever you go, whatever page you left off on is the page you're going to begin on. So if you left off on page 57 in whatever book, when you get to the next station, you're going to get that book and you're going to be back on page 57. You don't get to go ahead, boo. It's just the way it is. So understand me when I say, this thing we call freedom, you really don't understand. There's an obligation to freedom and liberty. And then there's just an obligation for justice for everyone. We're living in a society where people are so fake. Search for tomorrow. General Hospital. One life to live. Come on now. Gilligan's Island. Whatever pony thing you want to ride in on. That pony is available for you. And you too. Y'all all must understand. Subscribe, because that's the only way I get attention. When you subscribe and follow me. That's right. It's a lot, I know, but sharing is all about caring, and you must understand that it is we the people. We do exist, and I know I exist, but what can I say about you? You make yourself relevant. Share, and then we'll understand how much you actually care. That is the key. Yes, yes, and yes. I am so blessed. Blessed and highly favored. People say, I don't, I'm so sorry that you've been missing out on your blessing because these are the lessons that you must learn. I figured it out. No matter what it is your challenge, boo. If you are struggling in an area, that is the area that you will have to deal with in your life because continually it will come upon you to have to deal with that issue until you learn how to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? It comes in such delicious ways. So handsome men will approach you if that's your weakness. They will keep on approaching you. You understand what I'm saying? But once you learn how to deal with that, you don't have that problem at all. No matter how they come, you don't have that problem at all. And that is a blue liner. It's got pretty white wings and blue body. I don't know what that is. It's some airline. It's a big body. It's a big jet. I'll tell you one thing. It's not no little one. It's a big one. But here we are, living in America, wondering just what it is they thought when they were challenging you in regards to you and your so-called condition. As we all have conditions, and I've just been struggling. But when they gave me SSI, that would be Social Security disability, they didn't make it plain. Well, they just said, they were negotiating. Everybody got paid except for me. Until now, on July 21st at 8:30 in the morning, we're going to go and find out all about my open medical that doesn't exist. All about my injury on the job and all about me quitting my job. That's interesting too. Well, everybody can tell it like they want to tell it, but the truth is the truth. And it really doesn't matter because I was injured on the job. They have my before records, they have my after records, and they have my now me records. They just have everything. Everybody's got a thing. They sooner to know how to handle it, but sooner reaching out in vain and always worrying about smiling faces. Don't you worry about a thing, hey. But you're asking not to worry about anything, but you can't worry about anything. That's God's job. It's God's job. Truly. My son is learning how to use all of these tools out here. But the best thing is that he understands that he knew so much prior to using these new apps. And he's just right along with the other children or the other adults or whatever. Because they out here, boo. And when I learn how to, I'm going to make me a song too. I'm going to make me a video. A dancing video. Well, it really doesn't matter. Y'all just need to understand that freedom and that thing they call liberty. Well, when I figured out that it was just me, little old me, that they was feared of, and I'm saying, well, I'm sorry that you were feared of me, but guess what? Eyes ain't going nowhere. Nowhere at all. Nope. I've been living in America my whole life. Why would I choose to leave this great country? And my son said, I said, oh no, where they don't even have rules. Here at least, even if they're not following the rules, you can call them to question about the rules that they're not following. But that's something for you to do. And we all must live through these trials and tribulations. But until you learn how to do self-advocacy, it'll be on you. That's what life is about. Learning how to advocate for yourself and ensuring that your rights are just not trampled. You have to understand that all of the states have an obligation to ensure that all children, by the age of 3, have been assessed and determined what services they may need. But I'm just trying to understand when these motherfuckers said, oh, you're not ready. Well, what did they do to get you ready? I'm confused because they thought that they can deny without putting any substance in place. And I'm saying, oh no, quite frankly, they were wrong. And so now they're going to have to pay for their mistakes. Oh yes. I don't understand what this thing they call willful defiance is because quite frankly, I've been somewhat defiant my whole life. It is me, and probably it's just the way I see it though. Life it is what it is. I'm gonna put another song on Cameo Hart, my nephew, who owes me money. So if his songs ever blow up, he's gonna have to give me some money on it. But anyways, let's just play Cameo Hart, shall we?
Damn. Now I know. Drippy. Now I know that you know. Drippy. And I know that you broke. I can see it in your damn face. And I see everything me and you, that's what it could be. And I've grown. Letting go, man, to look the other fucking way. Never known. No one said
the love hurt this much.
And I know that you broke. I can see it in your damn face.
And I see
everything me and you, that's what it could be.
And I'm grown.
Letting go, man, to look the other fucking way. Never known. No one said the love hurt this much. Too much on my mind, finna change up.
I don't know if you can hear the music, but there's music in the background. And sometimes they let it play, and sometimes they restrict it so you can't hear it. But I wouldn't know until I go back and re-listen to the show. And I know. Go higher.
Yeah, we flyer. Everybody wanna be around us like
we famous.
Yeah, they mad that we really made for greatness. Couldn't get test, yeah, they really couldn't phase us. Thank God for all this
His greatness.
Hard to be in my position, you couldn't take it. Yeah, we come from the land, I can't explain it. And
I know.
We ain't never ever gonna stop
till we reach the top.
And I swear we ain't gon' flop, we ain't no mops.
Oh.
And I know that you broke. I can see it in your damn face.
And I see
everything me and you, that's what it could be.
And I've grown.
Letting go, man, to look the other fucking way. Never known. No one said
the love hurt this much.
And I know that you broke. I can see it in your damn face.
And I see
everything me and you, that's what it could be. And I've grown. Letting go, man, to look the other fucking way. Never known. No one said that love would hurt this much.
See, you could go.
Gonna try. And you're just another kid. Can help with this. And if there's no
Sometimes it's just
well, of course. But I mean, that was a whole lot of fighting done there, and there's a whole lot that you learned from that fight. But why not? Let's start look at it from the, and you can't fight with the NAACP, who are, and I just figure they're part of the Gestapo. That's just how I feel. I understand that everybody else should feel that way.
you can hear and you can't hear, and so that's how come we have to stop it. Who said none? Because there's always a way to interrupt that conversation. And I used to love to talk to Maxine, but I don't know. I think I was very overwhelming for her and a lot of people. It's just what I believe. It's how I see things. And as long as I had a reason to have a conversation, I'm ready to have that conversation. So the last two kids that I supported through getting their high school diploma, they graduated from Sac High. And they were in regular ed. And that's what people need to understand special education was created to support students in their regular education classes, to support them through the challenges of what is expected age appropriately. And I'm saying you don't get it because they act like it's some kind of band-aid or something, like it doesn't work, and it does. And I can promise you it works. My son graduated above proficient for his age, and I took him over there to City College, and he just doesn't need any more English. He's already at English 1A. So understand me when I say that, he's correcting my grammar when I write. So I'm just trying to understand, what is it that they think here in Nevada when they create special education, when they could spend over $300,000 on a few students because they were enrolled in certain classes and they had to pay for them because they were special ed. And yes, you do. They put them in those classes and they were obligated to pay for them. But when you're looking just to get basic support or basic, certificates or whatever, you have a right to do that too. And they're supposed to be paying. And when they're not paying, it's problematic. It's problematic when they're holding your money. For what? I'm just needing to understand what process they're using that would determine that they could just take 20 years and wipe them out. Who says they get to do that? Oh, well, they are the ones that are holding everything, with the cards and everything. So anyways, I just wanted to come to try to understand how come there's so many black elected officials, but the black children are all the way at the very bottom. Help me with that. How are they providing support? And how is that equal protection? What is the support they're giving them? I'm trying to understand. That's why there's an investigation happening. I'm sure it is. Well, what can I say? Y'all, what can I say? We all need to understand that freedom has never been free. So until you're ready to stand up, get ready. Because we have so much work to do. So we'll use this one instead.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10.
So maybe we can get to work now, because the work is required. And we all have work to do. That's what I'm going to say. So what will you do? It's 2026. How will you ensure that adequacy and equity happen for all of the people that are enrolled through these public institutions across the nation? Understand, we just have nothing but data to be inclusive of everyone. So what will you do? It is 2026. And until we meet again, like, subscribe, and share. Please like, subscribe, and share. It's the only thing I can do. I've got to blow my own horn. Why not? This is 2026, y'all. Have a blessed day.